Friday. It's meditation time. I don't know where the hell that keeps coming from, but I like it. Let's go over to, first of all, we're going to pick up first of all, good morning, everybody. I am here to bring you your daily meditation readings. Today, we're going to jump over to, just for today, our daily meditations. Take your book out if you have one. And let's turn to January 22nd, the School of Recovery. The School of Hard Knocks. Remember that? Okay. Learning in recovery is hard work. The things we most need to know are often the hardest to learn. We study recovery to prepare ourselves for the experiences life will give us. As we listen to others share in meetings, we take mental notes we can refer to later. To be prepared, we study our notes and literature between lessons. Just as students have the opportunity to apply their knowledge during tests, so do we have the opportunity to apply our recovery during times of crisis. As always, we have a choice in how we will approach life's challenges. We can dread and avoid them as threats to our serenity, or we can gratefully accept them as opportunities for growth. By confirming the principles we learned in recovery, life's challenges give us increased strength. Without such challenges, however, we can forget what we learned and begin to stagnate. These are the opportunities that prod us to new spiritual awakenings. We will find that there is often a period of rest after each crisis, giving us time to get accustomed to our new skills. Once we've reflected on our experience, we are called on to share our knowledge with someone who is studying just what we've learned. In the School of Recovery, all of us are teachers as well as students. Just for today, I will be a student of recovery. I will welcome challenges, confident in what I've learned and eager to share it with others. I like that. That's cool. I mean, in life, there's no shortages of struggles. We know that. So as long as we, have these little lessons that we learn from each other, which is awesome and is in it of itself, we have those to apply to our trials and tribulations. And sometimes what we learn doesn't work. Maybe we come up with our own lessons or our own strategies, and then we could take that and share it with someone else. So that just goes along with being there for your fellow neighbor and helping people out in a time of need, and just sharing simple information with each other can be such a good thing. So, with that being said, we're going to move on to The Language of Letting Go by Melanie Beatty. You guys know the drill. We're going to go to our January 22nd reading, if I can find it. And it starts on page 21, and it says, Appreciating Our Past. Wow. Appreciating our past. Okay. It is easy to be negative about past mistakes and unhappiness, but it is much more healing to look at ourselves in our past in the light of experience, acceptance, and growth. Our past is a series of lessons that advance us to higher levels of living and loving. The relationships we entered, stayed in, or ended taught us necessary lessons. Some of us have emerged excuse me. Some of us have emerged from the most painful circumstances with strong insights about who we are and what we want. Our mistakes, necessary. Our frustrations, failures, and sometimes stumbling attempts at growth and progress, necessary too. Each step of the way, we learned. We went through exactly the experiences we needed to become who we are today. Each step of the way, we progressed. Is our past a mistake? No. The only mistake we can make is mistaking that for the truth. Today, God, help me let go of negative thoughts I may be harboring about my past circumstances or relationships. I can accept with gratitude all that has brought me to today. That's powerful. That's powerful. And especially with people who have really went through some life-changing, sad circumstances. And you have the choice to say, I went through something that was hard and I can't get out of it, and I'm not going to get out of it, and I'm just going to stay this way forever. I don't care. You have that choice. That's your choice. But you also have the choice to say, you know what? I went through something that was hard. Yes, it was hard. It's still hard. I haven't healed all the way yet, but I think I picked up some really valuable tools and lessons that I can share with other people that may be feeling like me or going through the same thing, and I think I can help them. Um, and you may take 5 steps forward and 2 back, and then 3 steps forward and 1 back. It's a process. Things aren't going to get better overnight. You're not going to uh, beam with light and happiness at the fact that you lost your dog or your relationship of 20 years in the beginning. You're not going to. You're going to have to go through thoughts and sleepless nights and crying and isolating and, you know, being really hard on yourself, blaming yourself, feeling guilty and angry. And those are all normal feelings, and it's a normal process. I am a huge fan of journaling. I've talked about it in my past videos before. I have stacks of journals throughout the years, and it's so therapeutic to just pick up a pen and paper and just start writing. And if for nothing at all, just to keep a log of what you were feeling at that minute to look back on when you're feeling better further on in life, it's so therapeutic to read. Sometimes, if I'm bored or if I happen to come across those journals, I'll flip through a few pages and read, and it's mind-boggling to read some of the feelings that I was feeling or some of the things that I went through. We have so many experiences on a day-to-day basis, we can't remember all those. But by writing them down and visiting them here and there, it really brings you up to speed on how far you've actually came and changed. And it's really exciting. And it's funny. I was talking to a friend yesterday, and I could just tell the difference in me now than even a year ago or longer. Like, I used to hear people say the things that I'm saying now and be like so mad at them for it. Like, I'm mad, me. I was mad at them for wanting to better their life. Like, that's how sucky my own life was at that point. Like, I would hear people say, I'm so grateful for my life today, and I can't believe the changes that I've made. And I'd be like, shut the fuck up. Like, ugh, please. Like, I would be so mad at that. And I couldn't fathom a life that they were describing as being grateful for. I just couldn't. I just wasn't there yet. And it's about being ignorant. And I've heard people say time and time again about people hate what they don't understand, and that is so true. So true. That's the most true statement I've ever heard in my life. They hate what they don't understand. I didn't understand what she was saying, so it made me angry that she was thriving and grateful, and I wasn't. And I'm ashamed of that person, but I'm grateful for hearing her message and remembering it today when now I'm also in that predicament. But sometimes, like, when I am talking to you guys and I almost can see the person on the other side of the screen rolling their eyes, clicking off, or whatever, and I'm not mad at you for that. I once was you. And yes, I am very well aware that this positivity stuff can be a bit too much sometimes, but once you live it and breathe it and sleep it, and you start to see the positive results that everybody is talking about, you will start to love it. So, with that, I am going to end today's daily meditation session. Today's a good day for a good day, guys. Thank you for joining me. Please subscribe and please leave some comments down below. I'm really trying to grow my community. I just want this to be a safe space where people can come and discuss and talk about how they're feeling, and we can all be there for each other to help uplift, and we can all learn from each other's lessons. That's the kind of community I'm looking to build, and I'm very excited to do it. So, with that being said, like I said, today's a good day for a good day. I'll see you guys here tomorrow. Bye-bye.